are the Cobbs siblings, and today we are here to explain.
Most places will tell you what constitutes a slam, grand or otherwise, but Denny's promotes freedom by giving one choice.
You just pair any meat with eggs, and you can call it breakfast.
Actually, brunch is the most important meal of the day.
Ham and eggs, steak and eggs, sausage and eggs, oysters and eggs.
It is one of the more obvious pieces of etymology, isn't it? Break, fast, break, meaning to end, and fast, a religious practice of not eating.
There's a breakfast burrito, breakfast burger, and breakfast pizza. Why can't science create a breakfast pho?
Sort of like a hunger strike against God. In a positive way, of course.
The Kellogg brothers came up with the idea of selling mold to people and calling it nutrition. But then they came up with sugar mold. And that's when things got more interesting.
My understanding, it is the only time of day you are allowed to partake of the glorious French toast or the equally mythologic English muffin.
Make sure you drink your orange juice after you brush. Wait, or was it before? No, definitely after you brush.
After. Trust me.
A fancy breakfast. Well, I suppose you would start with a traditional balalit, followed by a nice teff pudding, and finish with a cold glass of Colin First Tears.
A fancy breakfast is anyone that includes, the eggs that, sit on the thing, and then you're like, you crack it with a spoon and then dip toast in it.
Fancy breakfast time. You take a Hot Pocket, dip it in syrup, roll it in Captain Crunch.
Okay, real talk. Breakfast is the best meal ever. You can eat dessert for a meal and no one says anything. Toasted pastries, colorful cereals, fried dough that becomes a syrupy sponge. Freaking magical. Could be later in the day though.
Eating itself is just a waste of time. Replenishing old calories with new calories. That is why I, Cyrus Cobb, am introducing you to Cyrus Cobb's breakfast powder. You don't even need liquid. Just grab a handful of dust and shove it down your throat.